So hi there everyone, welcome back to another episode of my Satisfactory Going Mega series. My name's Leon, I'm the one looking after you, and yeah, I'm partway into our build, mainly because I actually thought I'd already been recording and then suddenly realised for some reason the button hadn't taken when I pressed it. So we are working on a storage area. This is kind of like at the end, the land end of our, you'll see our kind of factory area over there. I still haven't figured out why I'm losing power over at the other bit, but I have made some changes which we'll show during the course of probably a few next few episodes. But we have got a stable power supply, so which is quite good. But yeah, what I'm trying to do today is I want to make a storage area. So as you can see, I've kind of got this weird setup at the moment that I was doing, which will become clear in a second. The other side will have the same thing set up on it. Got 10 storage containers lined up with belt connections down the back, and round here is going to be the area where I use to pipe into these bits. So this bit is not really going to be seen. This is just storage in a way. But what I want to do is, I was going to say, I've just put down these. I'm hoping this bit's going to work. Is do that and connect to there. Actually, change that. I've got kind of a Mark 1. Because they're just display belts. It's basically so you can see when the container fills, you'll be able to see what's in it. And I'm not going to do, I could do a, complicated storage, but this is just mainly going to be for building. And with the way I've got the machine set up, so for example, the steel plate machine over in that far building, it will make up, it's got a container over there, it will fill. It then comes off of that, comes round, it's going to come down, and then it's going to come down into one of these things. This will fill up, but as soon as that's full, and the belt's full, and the container's full, the excess will then be put into the recycler. So it should generate, make sure we've got plenty happening. So that should be good. So we shouldn't really run out. There's always going to be like a massive kind of surplus backup supply. Is it this one? No, it must be this one. It is. Okay, that didn't work, so why? Let's take that one out. So that's what I wanted to do. So I'm actually going to take out all these belts. So what I'm doing is I'm actually using a mixture of designs that I've looked at from people, plus some ideas of my own. From my good friend WT, who gave me some inspiration with some of the bits and pieces he did with his storage in our multiplayer save. I am Kibitz. He gave me this idea of doing it this way for this bit. But can I do it without? So what I want to do is see if I can do... $16. So yeah, it's a bit frustrating that when you find, and I thought, well, do I go back and, you know, start the whole this bit again? But I thought, no. So that's kind of like that bit. Walls. This one. Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, it will be that one. And then you realise it's the wrong way around. I mean, I am going to change that, take out, put some windows in at some point. That one I want there. So as you can see, I overlapped that one. Let me show you, yeah, doesn't look too bad on this side. And I will put some windows in once I work out more detail of that. I just wanted to get that in place so it hides that bit. Right, so as I said, I'm kind of doing one side at the moment so you can kind of see how it looks. Taking these bits out because I'm not going to need those ones. Right. Want those again. Actually, take that out. What we'll do is we're going to put actually is that one, is there down ramp? That looks better. No, it doesn't. I kind of want... I kind of want one with both. Kind of, you know what I mean? It's like a kind of double fold. I think we'll stick to that one. Because that takes it up to this platform here. Trying to work out how I want to do this. I'll put you like that. I know it's the back of the machine. It's not centered though. If I did center it, so it's just on that one. We'll figure it out. Right. Just trying to work out logistics of things. Might need to go higher around this bit. Yeah. And then the wall. This side. This is, and again, another bit I'm stealing from Iron Kibbert because I thought this was just such a cool way of doing it. I'll put that there. And then we're going to put no, it's not centered. One problem when you try and do some things from just slightly the wrong angle. I don't need the conveyor, it just looks better because I can access it straight away like that. So basically what that'll do is anything that we put in that container will go straight into this unit. What I'm going to do here as well is I'll do some other bits to dress that up in a second. So we were too wide. So you can kind of see the oh, maybe I'll turn that around. I'll need to go a bit higher to get around that. So you can oh, excuse me. Start to see it all coming together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it forward, finish building a bit more, and then we'll come back and take a look at it. Hopefully get a few things connected up to it as well. So yeah, we're back, and yep, I've been doing a lot of building. This is the front part. I have not finished it yet. So I've still got to do some more dressing up of this bit, but I'm quite impressed with the inside of it. So let's go and have a look. Need some more lights. Just so it shows more effect. But yeah, this is the entrance into our hub. Look at this. And as you can see, I've got some of the materials already coming down to half. Actually, this side's nearly full. 2 more on this side's done. So you can see exactly what's in. Yeah, and above us, which I know it's over here, is probably going to give me a better angle. You'll see we've got some capacitors up there charging. Store. Oh, we're up to 100. It's generating. So yeah, up here you can see the capacitors. And the materials coming in. And I've got it so it loops. So once the bottom one fills, this one should fill as well. It doesn't seem to be working. Maybe I've got them the wrong way around. I'll have to have a look at that. But that's the idea with that anyway. Yeah. Actually, it must be working because this one looks like it's... Yeah. So this is all coming across. As I said, you've got this set up here. There's some lighting control units and that behind here for the different lighting areas. Actually, I want to change the colour of the lights back there. Into this bit. So you can see the conveyor belts coming in. Feeding into the different belts. That side's not in utilisation yet. But they're coming across on this bridge from the building over here. As I said, this building over here is going to be our kind of like central hub. And at the moment, I mean, it's not an easy building part to get into because I haven't got any access from up this level. So come around this way, so the lights, because it's not dark, we can't see the lights. Oh, there's a train coming out. Another one coming in. So there's a few more bits and pieces I've got to work on in this kind of area. So you can see, and that's the copper line. That's the belts coming across from the steel and the aluminium products. This one's got the last one from over that side, but it's also going to have the first ones, so I've still got to bring the wire and the cable across. So once I bring those across, this side will then be full. So it'll just, I've got space for more, 20 items to cross. Potentially there is a 21st line which we could use for something. At the moment, this kind of middle one is a spare line. Just do same as I've done on the other side, just to mark it. So of course that's the 10 lines for the other side of the thing. So it's all working nicely. And I said this is just going to be belt. This is so I can just hide a lot of belts crisscrossing from areas and all sorts. So I've got plenty of space. At the moment it's mostly the ones coming up, and as I say, I've not even got all the stuff coming up from the train stations yet. I definitely need to get some more, potentially more copper coming in. I'll take you the sneak route back into the tunnel. That's there. Oh. I love the fact you just hear trains. A little secret route. Back towards a hub. Now, actually I will take this bit of wall out for a second. So in here you can see the belts going down across to this. So there is, technically I've got something to do, I can use this space for something. And again, likewise on the other side. And I've got this space. Now I'm thinking of using this space for another capacitor room. I need So if you've got any ideas or suggestions, let me know. But we've got that room. I said I really like this, the way it's come out. I don't know why it's looking so bright in here. Oh, I know why. Because I've got my torch on. Yeah, and that looked cool. So yeah. And you've got the kind of slight reddish glow around the roof as well because of the light coming across from the other side, which was kind of intentional. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. What do you think of this? What do you want to see built in those areas? What else? We've got other bits and pieces. We've still got all of these to kind of do. And that's something I'm going to be working on. Things like, we've got a Catarium plant to build over here. I've got to bring concrete over, which is just over the other side. So I'm going to get that done. But I want to build a bigger plant because I've got more concrete available. Still got to do reinforced steel bars. But I'm not going to bring everything into this section, so there might be some bits we kind of leave in the back that we don't build maybe as much of, but these are kind of like of the things that we kind of use to build the basics. We've got the stuff for the pipes, I'm using those for conveyor belts, these casings are going to get used for stuff, screws, all that. So yeah, really happy with this, really happy with the look of it. But as I said, let me know your thoughts in the comments. We'll be back with another episode very soon, but please do hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, or if you haven't already done so, leave those comments below, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye for now. Hey everyone, please remember to like, comment and subscribe if you've enjoyed this video, and if you want to support the channel in any other way, check out the links in the video description.